we could actually, you've given, much like Sean Couturier can't catch Michkov's passes, I think I have to accept this pass from you.
There we go.
So we could talk about Dan Vladar in a bit, but let's talk about Matvei Michkov, because this, I think, has been easily people's number one concern from the start. And I'm trying not to be too alarmed, trying not to be too hyperbolic about this, because it's been 3 games, guys. Let's relax. Am I encouraged? I'm very encouraged by what I've seen from the Flyers. I think a 1-1-1 start with the quality of opponent, playing Florida twice and Carolina once, is incredible, because I would have thought it'd be 0-3-0 easily. In fact, I picked the Flyers. I told people to bet negative, or it was Canes -1.5. So the Canes to win by 2+ in the game on Saturday. That's how not confident I felt. So they've surpassed a lot of expectations for sure, but Michkov has not looked like himself. And we really had high expectations, especially after seeing him in the preseason where he looked great. And, we saw a report from Spit and Chicklets that he came to camp out of shape, apparently. I think Tocchet addressed that and said that he had an ankle injury or something like that he's been dealing with. And I think the other thing to consider is there's a bunch of things to consider. Number one, he's young. He's a young friggin' guy, man. So there's going to be, and there was a lot of inconsistency last year. I think you're going to continue to see inconsistency. But the other thing is, this is a new system. This is his first year under a new coach in the National Hockey League. And it's a big deal to get accustomed to a new system and start playing with new guys. And it's just a different world entirely for him. So it might take some time to get adjusted. I don't like the skating, the hustle skating stuff that has led to Tocchet benching him a couple times mid-game. That's concerning, but
he's still your best player. You got to have him out there.
He's still your best player. I want to see him out there in overtime. He's who I'm paying to see. And but the thing is, it's been 3 games. So am I tempted to raise the alarm and be really, really scared about this and say, we've ruined him, it's all over? Of course, because we're Philly fans and we're overreactionary. He's only got 3 shots through 3 games. That's not Matvei Michkov. But at the same time, it's 3 games. Let's relax, okay? And I get that it's just Philadelphia, right? Like, we've got people freaking out about the Eagles because they were 4-0 and now they're 4-2, and people were freaking out about them when they were 4-0. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, people freak out about that. The Phillies, who won their division, the Phillies won their division 2 years in a row, but because they lost to the best team in baseball, who won the World Series last year, people are talking about blowing up the team, firing the manager, because that's what we do. We're friggin' spazzes, okay? That's what this fan base does. Let's try and not do this about Matvei Michkov. Let's try and just enjoy the good stuff and hope that he picks it up soon. I think he's going
to pick it up. He's going to pick it up. Like,
he's too much of a gamer, man. He's too much of a gamer to take this. Like, he is going to figure it out.
I'm with you. It's 3 games. There's no reason you should not be concerned right now. I'll say this. If it's like game 10 and he's still looking like this, then I'm concerned at that point. I'm not concerned to a degree of like, oh my God, he sucks. He's a bust. Like, this is awful. Like, rebuild, restart. We got to start it over. Like, no, not like that. Like,
shut it down.
I will be a little concerned if it reaches game 10 and he has like a goal and 2 assists. That won't be good. I will not be happy with that. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not expecting it to get to that point. I really believe that in one of the next couple games, he'll pop off for like 3 points, something like that, and everything will be fine, So
I hate to be the guy to point this out, but I'm going to do it again. That is, and I know I've said it a few times, that is a rough first stretch the Flyers have, okay?
Yeah, no.
Florida, Carolina, Florida, Winnipeg, who was literally the best team in the league last year, and then Minnesota, who's a solid hockey team. Then it gets much more friendly to the Flyers scoring some goals and playing teams in their realm, okay? You got Seattle, you got Ottawa, you got the Islanders, those bums. You got the Pittsburgh Penguins. You got the Nashville Predators. You got some shitty hockey teams coming up, okay? And if after that stretch, Matvei Michkov has not scored I'm going to say 3 goals. I am concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But I think by that, at the end of that stretch, I am confident that our boy Mish will probably have 3 goals.
And another thing to note, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe this is the first game the Flyers have had to start, aside from the season opener, where they have had multiple days between the games, because they played last on Monday. They were off Tuesday and Wednesday, and now they're playing Thursday. Yeah. Maybe that extra day of rest is good for him. Like tonight against the Winnipeg Jets, maybe we see him pop off. Like, I really, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not worried yet. If it's game 10, like we said, if it's game 10, then I'm a little bit concerned. But
sure,
I really don't think we're going to get there.
I don't think we're going to get there either. I think, again, you have a coach figuring out a lot of like what makes this guy tick, right? These guys have not worked together before. And he also just keeps changing who he's playing with. So I think tonight, and again, we are recording this right before the Jets game. You're not going to hear this until after. Sorry, not sorry, but whatever. He's playing with Couturier and Konechny again, which is guys he's familiar with, which is good.
That line works a lot. We've seen that line work before.
Yeah. So. Yeah, exactly. But I hope that he can catch on soon. I feel good. I think people are always just ready to freak out, especially about the Flyers. And because it's been miserable forever, and we have a shiny toy, and we don't want to see that shiny toy get wasted. And I think he's going to be okay. I mean, Travis Konechny also has not had a great statistical start. I think he's got looking at the points right now, TK's got 2 points. He's got 2 assists right now. So, and TK missed a wide open net in Florida on night 1.
Maddening.
And nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody cares because it's been 3 games and we know he's going to get it together. I think we're just concerned because it's Michkov. It's the guy we expected to come out and just kick ass this year. And
well, I think there should be a little bit more concern with TK, because it's not like he ended last season playing well.
No, he was horrible. Like
he was really bad. And then you miss a wide open net, and it's just like, dude, what are we doing? So, I
mean, it's still unbelievable that he didn't end up getting closer to a point per game last season. He was on like a 90 some points, pace at a certain point last year. And then after the 4 Nations break, he just was not the same guy, and he couldn't score a goal to save his life. And I did not like seeing him miss that net. He did have a great pass though, to set up that Couturier breakaway, as we said. But I want to see that goal scoring touch come back. I just want to see them against worse teams, right? They are playing the best teams in the league right now. I want to see them play some crap. I want to see them I want to see a lot of goals.
Ideally, I want to see them doing it against good teams. But.
Well, of course, but what I'm saying is like, you're more likely to see a great deal of goals against bad teams than necessarily the good teams. Like these are tight games.
Yeah. Take this next stretch to get yourself right. And then once we're out of this stretch and we're playing good teams again, keep going. That's what I want. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, absolutely.